Hello and welcome. This is Pranava Rao. In today's video, we'll be solving a CTF machine from VulnHub called as MoneyBox. To give you a background, we've just been given the IP address of our target system, and we need to compromise the root user which is present inside the system. As a proof of compromise, we need to submit three flags which are located at three different levels of this system compromise. So let's begin. The background, I'm also making a notes of this entire journey of solving this CTF. First off, let me ping for my target and see if that is live. The IP address of my target is 192.168.0.236, and I see that my target is live and running. First off, let's add this into our notes. Let me write this heading as target information, and the IP address is, yeah. Usually when we are just given the IP address of the target, we go and try to find for any open ports to be present inside the target system. For that, I'll be using Nmap in this case. This is going to try and scan for all the 6500 ports to see if they are enabled in it using TCP connect protocol, and to also check for the services, the version number of the services running in the system. So let me enter this and give the password of my system for sudo. While this is running, I'll add this into my notes. You can copy this. I'll name this as nmap, the command that I use, and the result of it. Here we see the result of our scan of nmap. I see the ports 21, 80, and 22 to be opened. Let me copy this thing to my notes, then further analyze it. Okay, so we see that this is a Linux operating system. Good. Then it's running port 21 for FTP, port 22 for SSH, and port 80 for HTTP. That's cool that we have three ports enabled. Maybe we'll be performing a enumeration try for any anonymous users for FTP, and for SSH we need the username and the password of a user inside the system. HTTP, there might be some hidden files or hidden folders. I'm just guessing around, maybe inside the HTTP protocol. Basically, it's a website which is hosted from this target system. Okay, let's make that also notes. The ports, let me add this under the nmap result. Ports, we have port 21 for FTP, which is file transfer protocol, and port 22 for SSH. Maybe some username and password is required to this, and port 80 for HTTP, which is a website hosted. Let's first try with the HTTP. I'll copy the IP address, then open up my Firefox in the IP. Hi everyone, welcome to MoneyBox CTF. It's a very simple box, don't overthink. Okay, and then I see nothing else to be here. Let's check the source code of this. Again, I don't see any hidden URL or redirections in any comment. Okay, as of now, there is nothing in here. Let's try with some exploitations for FTP, SSH, and HTTP. Let's go with FTP first, because if there's anonymous user enabled in the system, we can try to authenticate inside that service. That will be the easiest compromise for this. So FTP, there's a tool called FTP. We just need to enter the IP address of the target and then the port number that we're using for connecting for the FTP. Here, anonymous and anonymous. So this is basically a default username and password, which usually it is going to come with FTP when you just install it and leave it like that. This is a misconfiguration done from our target. And if you have seen, I use the username as anonymous and the password as anonymous to get an easy access into the FTP. If I list out the files here, I can see there's one file called try to find.jpg. Let me download that into my system. Try to find get cool. This is downloaded. Exit. Let's add this into our notes first. So command that I used was FTP, then the IP address is 236, I guess. 236, and the port number. So username that we used was anonymous. Anonymous. And password was also anonymous. Cool. Then we got a file. Okay, files, or let me name this as loot. We got it as try to find.jpg. I'll copy this. Okay, try to find.jpg file inside of the FTP service. Okay, this is our loot. I guess there'll be some sensitive information inside it. Oh, I did this in my home directory. Okay, let's move into folder to MoneyBox and try to find out JPEG here. Cool. MK, they are loots. Try to find inside the loots. CD loots. Yep. Okay, we have the JPEG file in here. Let's try and open to see what is inside it, right? Okay, we see a cute little cat. Had the planet written. Maybe that could be some password, and nerd to be some username. I'm just guessing, but I don't think so. It's going to be that simple for SSH. So just paste it into my notes that I gotta try to find out JPEG file. Okay. So that's nothing. There's nothing more that we can do with FTP as of now. I mean, I can try to run some other tools such as Metasploit and try to see if there's any uh, vulnerability to be present. Uh, Going forward, as of now, we can try to perform some steganography against this image. I'm just guessing that'll be an easy go to get some username. Maybe there'll be some sensitive information behind this, right? So StHeide, okay, help, it's extract and SF. Okay, so StHeide, extract, SF, and file name. Try to find. Oh, okay. It's asking for a passphrase, which shows that's confirmed that there is some sensitive data, but I have no clue of the passphrase. So I'm just going to try something. Okay, I'll try with admin123. No, admin add 123. Okay, hack the planet. No. Okay, I mean, I can try with brute forcing the password for this, but obviously this is not the way. That could be something else, right? So, okay, that's some good data in this StHeide. Uh, tried extracting the data, but what we require, oh, I can spell it right, require a password to get the metadata, right? Okay, so let's put it forward. Okay, uh notes here. For port 22, for port 22, let me name it as SSH. We need a username and password. Okay, password, fine. And for 21, we have already captured it. And for StHeide to work, for StHeide, we also need a password. Cool. Okay, so let's try with the HTTP itself, the website that we have. Okay, I see nothing to be inside the source code either, right? So we can use a tool called WebFuz, WFuzz. That's what it is. Maybe WebFuzz is for uh, WebFuzz is such a tool that is uh, used for fuzzing out the domains or the files inside or the subfolders or subdirectories inside a web host, right? We can try to brute force and enumerate for that. I guess WFuzz is installed. WFuzz, yes, it's that. It's there. So WFuzz hyphen C hyphen Z. This is basically to tell that I use a file for the brute forcing, the fuzzing list basically. I have my fuzzing list located at. Okay, I just had to figure out the exact location of my fuzzing lists. So this is the location where I've saved. I'm using fuzzing lists from sec lists, which has all these good files for fuzzing any web domains. So and then I want to also ignore some other things like 404 and 403 errors. I don't want them to be in my output. This is the file which I'm telling to use for fuzzing it. Let me run this command. Okay, so it's a good sign if you're seeing some output and the responses telling that we are able to try and fuzz some locations for the website. Then we see a blocks already showing up, right? So let me try going there. Blocks. Oh, we see something. Tom Hacker have already hacked this box and informed, but they don't do any security configuration. If you want hint for the next step, sure, I would like to. But is there anything? No. Okay. What about the source code? Source code. Yes, the hint is another secret directory, secret text. Okay, good. I'll just increase the font. Secret text. It's another directory. Okay, it's not inside the blocks, just a whole directory. There's nothing on this page. Okay, cool. But what about source code? Secret key. Cool. Okay, let me add this. Add this. Okay. I got some HTTP. Got a secret key. That is this. Okay, cool. From HTTP we got a secret key. That's looks very complicated, but I'm assuming this could be for our image that we found. Try not to found for this. Try to find .jpeg. It could be for that. StHeide. I'm sure it's going to be for that. Extract hyphen sf. Right. Passphrase. Root extract data.txt. Let me list it. Cat data.txt. Hello, Renu. I tell you something important. Your password is too weak. Change your password. Don't underestimate it. Wow, it's a very good warning for someone that not to underestimate the password. Right? So, good. Good. I guess this warning is for their SSH or for connecting the user from a remote location. Right, I'm just assuming. I'll add this into my notes that I got on the password. Wait, password for the file is this again. Let's add this warning also into our notes. Maybe who knows where it's going to help us. Uh, it's too weak, right? Reno could be the username because hello Reno. I might be butchering the name, but I guess that's the username for the SSH. I still don't know what it is, but I'm just assuming it to be one. Okay, okay. Now, if Reno is the right username for the target system, brute forcing the password might not be a big issue. We can use a tool called Hydra, which is a very good and a powerful tool for brute forcing into such applications. Please, 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, we can use Hydra for this tool, this work. Let's go into this. Hopefully, Reno is the actual user. I'm guessing it to be sudo Hydra and hyphen L. We need to specify the username that we're trying to compromise. And P is the password list that we're trying. I'll be using rocku.txt that has some good list of passwords. They've also told the password is too weak. Weak. So Rocky might just do the work. Okay, this is the location where my rock queue is stored. Then I need to specify for what service am I trying to brute force. 10 dot. Okay, I forgot the IP. IP address is 236. Okay, 0.236. That's it. I need to enter my sudo password. Yeah, this is Ty. I'll give it a minute. Then let's see if this has captured any password or not. Okay, so this we see here that the username Reno was exactly right, and we have also got a password which is 987654321. I mean, I would have not guessed it initially, but finally I would have done something. But good, fine, a very good, securely weak password. Okay, SSH. Let me add this into my. Let's fill this. Target information. Its host is Linux. Okay. Users in the system are Redo, Renu. Okay. Then what else? That's it, right? So let's. Good. We also used Hydra. Let's add that into the list. Hydra. Okay, the command that we used. And the output. This is just the output that I don't want anything else. Good. Okay. For SSH, the command is going to be a very simple SSH, the IP address of the system 0.236, and then oh wait, I need to specify the username first. At IP address. Okay, so SSH at 192.168.0.236. Yes, accept the fingerprint. Let me copy the password, paste it. Yep, we have successfully logged into the system and wow, who am I? Great. There to the system. Let's what are all there? User FTP. Okay, and user1.txt cat user1, and we have found our first flag of the user. Two more to go. This is a compromise of first user. Great. Let's add this to flags. First flag. Great. Second flag. Let's make this already. Third flag. Okay. Cool. Cool that we have found the login and found the user flag. Now let's see what are all users which are there in the system. Cat etc password. I guess it's etc pass wd. Yeah, it's pass wd. Fine, whatever. We see that we have nothing much, but Reno home directory is there. SSHD. Okay, there's also a user called Lily. These are all the system stuff, but Lily looks a little different, not the one which the user would create. So another possible user called Lily, which we have to maybe try to log in. The Lily has a home directory, I guess. Let's try cd.ls. Okay, we see a user called Lily. ls cat. Wow, there are two users. I mean, I did not have to even compromise it. I just need to find that I have another user. Okay. Lily, right? Yeah. And we have found the flag. User flag. Done. So we have secured the second flag, and the last flag is obviously going to be the root flag. So can I be the root is the question. Sudo hyphen L. Do I have any? Okay, I don't know. Our password is 987654321. Do I have the permission? Sorry, user, you'll not be the sudo on the money box. Okay, fine, whatever. So that shows that I am not having any access as a sudo user. But does Lily have? Okay, that's the question now. ls first list for anything. Bash history. Okay, that seems okay. Cut out the bash history. Let's see what all you've been doing. Permission denied. Okay, so obviously I need to be the user Lily to access it. Fine. .ssh is just a folder, so I can go. I guess if there's any connection. Authorized key. Good, great. Cat authorized keys. Okay, this Reno has an access to this SSH keys now. Wow, that's great. That's great. So let's try to go to our home folder. List of all the files. Cat.bash history. Okay, these are all our history that we did. But we see that we have a command called SSHI, right? So this is the user Reno has already taken a SSH connection for the user Lily using the authorized key, which is already given. So I'm guessing that I don't have to have or identify the user of Lily. I mean the password of the user Lily. That's great. That's great. Let's try to use this. Wow! I just pasted this and I am the user Lily. That's great. That's great. I'm the user Lily. Now I should have some sudo list permission. I'm a sudo. I'm matching. This is all fine. May run the following commands. That is Perl. Okay. User bin Perl as sudo. So what this means is that the sudo command can be used from the user Lily just to run the Perl function or the Perl application. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So what I'm guessing is if I somehow try to run the bin bash file with the sudo privileges, using the Perl application. What I mean is to run sudo and the application Perl, which is going to execute the bin bash shell for me. That means the super user, whenever we try to run the super user, that's actually the root user who's running. So maybe the Perl, if I guess the command to be right, Perl E, which is going to execute exec the bin bash file. Okay, so what this is doing is running the bin bash file, the bash file, what we're seeing in the terminal, using Perl with sudo without the password. You can see here no password is required for the user Lily to run any application from Perl. Okay, I get some output. So has that changed anything? Oh, I see. I am the root at MoneyBox. That's great. Who am I? I'm the root. Now it's a cakewalk. Just cd root ls. Okay, there's nothing here. ls la root.txt cat root.txt, and congratulations, you have successfully completed the money box, and we got our root flag, the final flag, as a proof of compromise on the box, money box. Oh, nice. Yeah, shout out to VulnHub and also the creator of this CTF box. Just show him some love, show him some encouragement for doing this. Was a very good and a very simple exploit against Linux system, which we exploited a HTTP service, FTP service, and SSH service. So the root cause of this was anonymous user being enabled for us to access into the file share, and then we did a little bit of digging into the website using Hydra and found out that we have a blogs page where another very good hacker, a Storm hacker, has already compromised the system and gave us a good hint that there's another folder called as secret text, inside which we got the secret keys to crack open the cute little cat, which had some hint about the username and a round off guess for the password. They told us it's too weak, so we cracked it. It was a very fun and a small, easy box. This is a beginner level box, usually for practicing and all. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new out of this. We'll be doing and recording more videos on VulnHub machines. There are amazing machines for practicing in VulnHub. It's not sponsored. I'm just telling out of my personal time spent in VulnHub boxes, CTF machines, basically. Okay then. Thank you.